What's up? I'm Noelle at Noelle's Notions, and this is Fame by the Flame with Valentino Khan.
Hey, what's up? Oh my God! Ow! Oh wow! I burned my hand because there's a fire there. Oh my God! Oh, who knew?
Who knew, right?
Yeah.
Too hot in
It's
here.
too hot. Yeah.
Well, what was even hotter was your performance just a second ago,
wow.
right?
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes.
of course. I mean, I'm probably not the only one who thought that. You had fans jumping up and down, people had signs, people on other people's shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? You're like, oh,
That's what makes it fun. Yeah.
Well, it's really great to interview the man behind the music. You have two different sides to you, both your hip hop side and as well as your electronic producer and performer. So do you want to give fans a little bit of insight into kind of how you bleed those two lines seamlessly?
Yeah, I mean, I started out, producing for rappers like T.I. and 2 Chainz, and probably most recently I did a track with Dizzy Rascal, UK legend. And then at the same time, I have the artist side of myself where I'm making my own tracks, and making my own stuff where I have complete, freedom to do whatever the hell I want. And now it's merging even more where like I just made a new song called Gold with Sean Paul that just came out, and like it's just like everything's coming together with those both sides.
Yeah. Well, and your song Gold, how can fans find that?
It's on everything. It's on Spotify, iTunes,
Okay.
Apple Music, everywhere. It's out right now, and it's a good vibe. If you like being in a good mood, go listen to the song.
That's the song for you. And shout out Sean Paul, right?
Shout out Sean Paul, big up.
Well, I know you have some other feel-good songs like Bubble Butt.
Yeah.
I mean, that's definitely a feel-good song for me. And I know that that's one of your hit songs that you've had out there. Now, I was always curious, as an artist, how does it feel? You produce music for a ton of other people, right? So you've obviously heard their songs on the radio. But how is it to hear your own song on the radio?
It's a little bit trippy, but at the same time, I just try to stay focused on looking for that next sound that I think is going to push music forward. I think that's the most important thing.
Okay. Now, as you have a lot of insight because you're in two totally different genres, hip hop and electronic. Both, have that base, but they're very different, not only in audience, but just how they're made. What do you see as, I guess what I'm asking is, where do you see both the hip hop industry and the electronic industry going, let's say in the next 5 years?
It was interesting because I think a while ago they were kind of starting to merge, but now I think they're starting to move away from each other, where like the hip hop stuff is just like the most raw stuff right now that you're hearing, and then on the other side of things, dance music is just coming a little more pop leaning and a little more. At the same time, there's two spectrums to it, and there's still crazier stuff that's coming out right now, like hardstyle type stuff. So, yeah, I think the worlds are kind of diverging, but it's all a circle. It comes
It's
back
up
around.
to you, right, to bring it back together a little bit.
If I want to, yeah.
You want to, whatever he wants, you guys. It's
basically.
casual,
Yeah.
So we were talking earlier, and you said that you've been in SAC before, right? But this is your first performance here.
I think so. Yeah, I'm trying to rewind my memory. I don't think I've actually played here, but it's an amazing first show for myself.
Yeah.
Over here, I played a ton in California. I think just never in Sacramento.
Well, shout out to Midnite Events and Fright Night for having you here in the 916. I'm really glad that they brought you down and that you got to perform. And hopefully you come down more often, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice city.
So what's your next show that's coming up?
I think I go to Toronto next week. I think
Okay.
it's me and GTA are playing a show over there, and it'll be a really fun one. Those are my boys, so.
Cool. Well, shout out to the boys, right?
Shout out to GTA, Matt and Julio. Oh wait, I gotta do that. That's the good times ahead.
You guys just throw up all these signs,
Yeah,
right?
they don't do shakas. I did that because I didn't know what to do.
Well, what you do know how to do is make music, and that's thankful for us, right?
Thankful for me too. I don't know what the hell I'd be doing.
Well, I know that you work with a lot of other artists. Speaking of you're going to Toronto now with some of the boys. You just were talking about some of the other collaborations that you've done recently. I know that you've worked with Skrillex in the past for Slam Dunk is your new song that's out right now, right?
Yeah, it came out a little bit ago, but working with Skrill was really awesome. He's one of the most talented people, talented musicians probably on the earth. He's really versatile and has always had a really forward-thinking sound. I think that's what drew us together to collaborate in the first place.
Okay, and so you mean you're part of Mad Decent, or will you work in coordination with them? Right?
Yeah,
right?
I mean, yeah. I like we just put out the last record I did was Pump. put out on Mad Decent, which was really amazing. It has a really crazy music video if you haven't seen it too. I'm not gonna say anything. I just want people to go see it.
Well, you guys, fans, go on and watch it. I mean, your last one was freaking crazy. With the octopuses, right?
Yeah. The Deep Down Low video is really, been amazing for me, and people always, tell me how much they love that video. Shout out Ian Pons-Jewell directed it. But the Pump video, I'll say this: there's an explicit version of it, and there's a slightly less explicit version.
So find the explicit one, right?
So find the explicit one. Which is on my YouTube channel.
It's usually the better, right?
Yeah.
Right?
I was like, I want the explicit one on my channel.
You're like, the better one needs to go on with me.
Yeah.
And now, are you putting out a video for Slam Dunk?
No.
No. Okay.
Yeah, that was a while ago. So no.
Okay. Well, are you in production of any new music videos? That
we're actually gonna go to Jamaica next week and shoot a music video for Gold with Sean Paul. So that's gonna be really cool.
Cool. Well, so fans can look out for that then. And I'm assuming this is the next year, right? 2018?
No, that'll come out fairly soon. They'll come out this year. Yeah.
Cool.
If all goes well,
Right.
These videos are.
Right?
Yeah, these videos are a different world.
In Jamaica on the beaches, like.
Yeah, I might just never come back.
That's what I'm saying.
I won't make it to that Toronto show.
I would stay there.
No.
Well, I really appreciate you being on Fame by the Flame, Valentino.
Thank you.
Do you have any final thoughts for your fans? Any words of advice?
My words of advice is always decompress by sitting by a fireplace. It really calms your nerves. It just balances you out emotionally, spiritually, physically too. I'm warming up, but my muscles feel warm. And I feel rejuvenated.
Yeah, tips from a pro. Get near this fire, you guys. All right, Valentino. Well, thank you so much again.
Thank you.
I hope to see you later tonight at those after
Appreciate
parties.
It. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, well, it's formal.
Right.
Seal of the handshake by a fireplace. Yeah.
Again, guys, I'm Noelle at Noelle's Notions, and this is Valentino Khan, and courtesy of Midnite Events.
That's right.